relationship, people who had sickness like cancer and so on. I saw how amazing some people like Lance Armstrong are able to stand up from a badminton. And I know some local people, friends of mine, some of them are in this room. You know, you summon the inner resolve. So that's what unity is all about. Next, I won't tell you what happened, but in my book I describe the two failures. First, he actually did not like going to school, so he did not finish school. So instead, he attended what's called audit classes. And one of the things he did was attended Chinese calligraphy. And then when he designed the iPad and the computer, he realized that's where he got the inspiration, fluid motion, and so on and so forth. Finally, he was kicked out. He said, I still have the technology in my mind, I'm going to do it elsewhere. He came back, and then he came back to the company that kicked him out. Did you know that he was paid $1? Guinness World Record? But he's a smart guy. He said, pay me in stocks, and then I'll bring up the company. The difference between him and me, his stocks went up, my stocks went down. Okay? So it's just a difference of direction. Okay? Pagkasya kaya sa akin, pabagsak eh. So, ganun lang ang buhay, di ba? But, okay, because of that, he said, be greedy, bounce back. Second lesson, last point. Last point naman. Be grateful. Okay? Count your blessings, you know? This is what I like about Filipinos. Okay? Yung mga kaibigan ko na, yung mga nawala ng bahay sa Providence, you know? Yung isa, muntik na namatay doon sa church, you know? They were hanging on a pew, huh? Alam mo, sabi nila, after naubos lahat, I realized what remains is my faith in God, my love for my family, and my desire to spend every moment in my life and savor it. Many of us don't have any more savoring about life, right? I hope you're not given too much crisis to realize that. But that's exactly what he said. Love what you do what you love. Have the courage to follow your heart. Be grateful for whatever you have. So these are the two lessons. There are 10 more in the book. Okay? But I want to let you know I have one message for you. As Filipinos, I think this message is very clear. Next page. Sorry, isa na lang. Double crisis, I mentioned this, di ba? Crisis. So, how many of you, don't raise your hand, how many of you know some people who are sick in your family, relatives na they give you a lot of strength just looking at them? So, parang healthy para kayo lahat. Ako meron. I have a sister, I have a wife. You know, they strengthen me, just like him. They give me a lot of hope in the future, okay? And one of them is that this too will come to pass. And according to him, remembering that you will be dead soon will help you to make the big choices in life. Everything when you're dead, all pride, all fear, just fall away in the face of death. So, what does death have something to do with you? You just have to live it day by day. So at the end of the day, ito na yung pare. Tingnan natin. Ito, I leave this to the youth. This is my favorite quote from Steve Jobs when he talked to the Stanford graduates. I will reprise that for you. Ito sabi niya. Kunyari ako si Steve Jobs. Huh? Young man. There's one thing that I read when I was 17. It's a quote that made me realize how important life is. It goes like this. I want you to memorize this. If you live each day as if it was your last, someday you'll most certainly be right. Okay? Second, it made an impression on me that for 33 years, every morning I look at the mirror. I do this. And I say, if today were the last day of my life, would I still want to go to the office and do what I'm about to do? If today is the last day in my life, would I still go to work? If this was the last day in my life, would I still do what I'm about to do? If the answer is no for many days, here's my advice. Do something else. Do something else, because life is so precious to waste. If you're looking at your job and you say, this doesn't mean anything to me anymore, for 20 days, quit it, man. You know what? You're wasting your time. You're not thriving. Nakakarakos ka lang. Okay? Kailangan, you have to reach the level of thriving. So here's my message to all of you. Right? You are called to be a thriver, not a survivor. If you memorize and learn all the skills, some of them by trial and error. But with my book, you don't have to trial, just error. No, wala nang error. You will learn all the 6 principles and 12 lessons. And I assure you, life will be more meaningful for you, and it will be more worth every moment of your life. My advice to the youth, don't waste your youth. Okay? Someone said, the worst thing is the youth waste their youth. You know, because the old want to get your youth, right? But it's too late, you know? You know? Pero at the end of the day, I want you to know, here is what we're living for. And the ending of it. Thrive, don't just survive. Enjoy the journey called life, right? I have many case studies in the book that will tell you how to live a life beyond ayos, higahos, nakakaraos, live a life of ayos na ayos. Alright? That's exactly what it's all about. So on that note, may I invite you? Ito na yung plug namin. Ayan, okay. Ayan, pwede na ba yan? Okay? To help sustain my future. And to support a Filipino.
Yes, yes.
Okay, I produced this in Singapore. This is produced by Tribers Club Publishing in Singapore. First Filipino book published in Singapore. Simultaneously available in Singapore and Philippines through Nationwide National Bookstore. I hope all of you, one day, when I see you, you say, yes, ayos na ayos. I'm a thriver, not just a survivor. Thank you.